Hi everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. Okay, a little recap from the last episode. As you know, if you've seen the last episode, we were attacked by a drone. A single drone, which was lucky for us because we didn't have any defenses set up or any sort of a secure base, i.e. everything was still open. So before the drone actually arrived, it took a while to arrive before we got the message. Well, we've got the message and it took a while for the drone to arrive, so we quickly boarded up the base here, and well, we were in the middle of doing it and then the drone came down. Luckily it was only a single drone, so in the meantime we completely closed it up, and we also put a turret on top, as you can see there now. So that is what happened in the last episode. So in here nothing has really changed. I haven't done anything offline, and yeah, one item or one problem that we have is that we have absolutely no resources down here apart from some promethium down here, but we have so far not discovered any iron or copper or silicon anywhere. So it can become rather tough, if I'll be honest with you. And as one subscriber already said, is it's a tough task here, having no resources around here, and it might. I do want to stick it out here. Definitely want to try and stick it out and see if we can manage to find some resources on foot. If it does become a little too boring and a little too far with the resources, then we will have to potentially look at starting maybe a new game with a new seed somewhere close. And thanks Timothy for putting your seed in there where there are a couple of resources just literally around you. One thing I was aware of, or I am aware of, is that we obviously have to make sure that we have plenty of drill charges. So I'm going to build some more of those, because a reason I'm saying that is if we do find a iron source or silicon, or I mean preferably I'd like to find an iron source, because most of the items really take iron. We have to really drill the heck out of it. We have to completely deplete it, because if it's far away, I do not want to have to come back several times, or because I'm running out of resources. Also, what I want to do is I want to build the assault rifle now. So we need 5 metal components and electronics. So basically I want to build the assault rifle so that we have a bit more of firepower on our travels. So what we do, 5 metal and 1 electronic. Okay. How many ones? 4, and electronics we have none left, so we need to do 5. Okay, so we are going to go on our travels. I'm going to take those little health things with me, definitely. I mean, we're going to probably find them on the way anyway, but just in case. Drill charges, we will up them. I will take the lights with us if we need it. We don't need oxygen. Food we will find on the way. So that should be that. Let's do this in there, and metal pieces and magnesium powder. How many metal pieces? We have enough metal pieces. Okay, let's do 5 of those. And what I wanted to do here is put this down there, there, there. Okay, we're gonna have to drop this. The spoiled. I think it's this one, the spoils perish time, 15. So what we can do is put those 2 in and drop the other ones, or trash them, because at this moment I have no use for them. We will need them later on when we have the food processor, but for the time being there's nothing I can do with them. So let's just eat the remaining items as well here. So we're done with that, okay, and let's put them over, trash this, and have them ready in case we need them. I prefer to use them than using the small medikit for the time being. Because again, because it's rather tough, we don't really know where we're going to end up. So, where is the gun now? Ah, there he is. Okay. Put that, actually swap them around. And then, yeah, so this episode here pretty much is going to be wandering around, and hopefully we find some resources. So it might be a little bit boring, and I might time lapse the walking around bit until I found something, or until I had enough and walked far enough and no longer want to walk. So it really depends. So we've been pretty much over there. There's a base over there. We could make our way there, but we might find or encounter hostility, which is obviously something that we don't want to have. Sorry, just trying to get familiarize myself again with the controls of how to aim. So I'm going to try to head over this hill there and see if we can find anything there. So I might time lapse at some stage, and I might just keep on walking until we found something, hopefully. I'm going to try to make it over there to the mountains and see if we find anything there. So yeah, and also a little update on the capital ship build. Now, I was trying, I was being a little bit stupid. In the previous game that we had, were obviously building the capital ship, and while I was trying to rename that saved game, because I wanted it to be different, to a different name, a different title, it ended up that I'm not sure, I was doing a couple of things at the same time. I ended up by deleting that gameplay, which was rather frustrating. I was trying to save it to see if it's in the recycle bin. I was trying to see, is there any chance that maybe it's somewhere that I can just recover it, but no, it was gone. I made a backup. I always make backup of my games, which is good, but I didn't have it to the latest status, i.e. with the complete build, where we had already built up the farming and so forth. So I need to do that offline. So anyway, I deleted it and I took the backup. I took the blueprint, obviously, of the ship that I always make, and yeah, I have it, which is no problem. But what happened is that offline, I actually I went and got some resources, so I can continue with the build. I went back to Akur, did some mining for a good hour or so, and took all the resources back to the ship. I've built all the glass, the windows, the walls, the hull blocks and everything. I've built everything basically just to prepare myself for the next episode, to record it and to have everything in place. So anyway, that was all deleted. Now that frustrated me a hell of a lot, because I'll be very honest with you, the drilling becomes rather very boring. It becomes absolutely boring after a while, and it really frustrated me that I, by mistake, cancelled or deleted that. Oh, I found something. Magnesium, very good. Magnesium, not what we need, but we found something, which is good, which is over there. So let's then sort of close-ish together sometimes. So let's head over there a little bit more. So yeah, I ended up in the end thinking, okay, that means I'll have to go back to Akur and do an hour of drilling, and I was absolutely not in the mood for it. So I was thinking of taking a blueprint and just putting it into creative mode and continuing the capital ship build in creative mode rather than in survival mode where I have to continuously go and get the resources. What are the pros? What are the cons? The pros are it's less time consuming for me because I don't have to go offline drilling for hours and hours on end to get resources, and that means I can record a little bit quicker because also now I've got two sort of seasons, one being the capital ship build and one being the survival. It's going to be a little bit more time consuming. So that's the pro of doing it in creative mode. What's the con? Does it feel... the con is for me, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but the con for me is that it doesn't feel I have done it myself, if that makes sense, because I didn't go to get the resources, I didn't do the hard work then to do the resources. So that was one reason where I thought, okay, I may just want to continue doing this in survival mode and have to do the resource drilling and so forth and so forth. So I thought maybe I'd do that again, because it gives you more of an achievement feeling, I guess. But then I thought it's very time consuming. I've already spent a lot of time and a lot of drilling and resourcing in there, so it's not like... Oh, there's the base over there, as you can see. So that means our ship must be over there somewhere. Okay. So then I was thinking, on the other hand, I've put so much time and so much effort into it, drilling wise, to get it where it is at the moment. As you can see, it's quite a massive ship already, and I've done already quite a lot of bit of work on it. And now it's almost at the stages where I would say it's the final touches. So my feeling of having done the hard work is not really gone, to be honest, because it's still there, because the amount of work I've actually done already on it. So I'm thinking really of keeping it in creative mode. Let me know what you guys think if I do leave it in creative mode. Again, I am swerving towards creative mode because purely the pro there is the time, or the amount of time. I'll try to head over there now, over to the little islands, and see if we're lucky there. So yeah, I'm swerving towards, I'm leaning towards. We found something else. Cobalt, good. Okay, very good. Right, we're finding a couple. It's a long way to walk, but really the urgent one we need is really iron. So I'm going to try to head over here and see if we're lucky there. So yeah, I'm leaning towards continuing to build it on creative mode. Simply because it's just better in regards to time, and I hope you guys don't mind, and I hope it doesn't take away anything from the achievement that we have reached so far with the resource gathering and so forth. So yeah, that episode will come out soon as well, where we'll continue. I'm just trying to get the ship back to... Why are you out of... I'm not even running. I'm just trying to get the ship back into the stage of how it was when from the last episode that I recorded, and that's getting the farming area correct again. Oh, and by the way, the lift is working as well. For some reason now, in creative mode, the lift is actually working. Weirdly enough. Alright. So, alright, I mean, it looks promising, I have to say. I don't think there's anything here on this little piece of land here. Let's try to head over there. Maybe we'll head closer to the base as well, without trying to get too close and into trouble there. So yeah, it does look actually promising. It does look promising. We have found 2 resources, cobalt and magnesium. A bit further away than expected, but if we really go down there and just drill the hell out of it, then we should be okay. Then we don't have to make too many trips. But the one thing that we do need, which is more important, is iron. So let's see if we can find anything here. I will keep walking a little bit and see if we find something, and if we do, I shall stop. I think I will time-lapse this a little bit here and let you guys know when I found something. Okay, welcome back. Okay, not too bad, guys, not too bad. We have found something. We found an iron deposit right there, and I think it's across, as you can see there, past the power station, which is a bit of a problem. So we have to find somehow a way there without giving too much trouble to the power station. I think we should be okay, but you can see there, if you look on the radar on the top right hand corner, it's literally right past the power station. I mean, this could not be any harder, I have to say. This could literally not be any harder. Up, 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 up. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. Yep. Oh, and drones attacking my base, but that should be okay, to be honest. Oh, God. Let's hide. So it should be over there somewhere. Well, I hope with the drones attacking my base that it's not destroying my base. I hope that turret works, because I cannot make it back now. Let's get some food before we do the drilling. Okay, so we have an iron deposit here, which is size 8, which is good. It's reasonably large. And I will literally take everything out of it that I can. Let's get some food, definitely get some food. Alright, and it's daytime as well. Let's start this off. We have enough drill charges, which is good. We don't have any monsters. I'm trying to keep it in daytime just in case. So where is it best to go? Probably... Huh? Is it on the other side? No, it's down there. Let's see where the... Oh, it's right over there, so I have to be careful. Okay. Something is coming. Okay. Let's take him out of... Quite nice, thank you very much. Okay. So the one good thing is we don't really have to worry about our ship. So I think it should be... Oh, going away. Get closer. Yeah, it should be here somewhere. Alright, let's do this. And I shall time-lapse this, and I shall see you on the other side. Come on, reload. Okay, as you can see, there's a lot of action going on. Just coming back out now. And yeah, I've done some, as you can see, I've done some resource gathering. I've got about, what, 318 iron, which is not too bad. And I'm trying to make my way back home now again. I think 318 in regards to iron should help us just to get literally just to get us to build us a little ship. That's it. That's what I'm aiming to do, planning to do, to just get a little ship done, and that we can build a couple of things. So the reason I'm trying to get just home now is also because it's becoming nighttime now, and there's a lot of stuff hanging around here, and those little aliens which I'm trying to avoid, because I think they also poison you, and I don't think I have any antidote, and if then I have probably just a little bit of it. So I'm just trying to basically get away. Okay, I'm going to time-lapse this here, and I shall see you, or cut this here, and I shall see you back at the base. Welcome back. Okay, so made it home, safe and sound. I wanted to check something, because you know earlier you saw that it said that our base is being attacked. So I just want to see, I can't see a drone that was shot down by the turret. So I'm wondering, because it said earlier, I thought it said our base is being attacked. It seems to be still intact, the base. I can't see any drone here anywhere. So I'm wondering if actually what it meant is that we were being attacked rather than our base, home base, being attacked. It was actually us being attacked, because remember we did face one drone there by the iron deposit, so that's a little bit of a bug there. Alright, so on the way I picked up a bit more food. First thing obviously first is putting all the stuff over that we have captured. This as well. Let's put the food down, put this in as well. Fiber as well. So, I didn't want that, but okay. So we have all this now. Okay, so we're going to now obviously start creating some iron. and start to build out. And also we leveled up. So what we can do now, I'm going to do the ironing build offline, so yeah, it's a bit boring anyway. But a drone is coming. Okay, it's on their way to attack us. Okay, yeah, let the show go on until the next drone comes. Let's have a look. Let's go on to the ceiling, and we are going to shoot him down with the turret. So as soon as I see him, I go in there. Last time it took a while for them to come, actually, I remember. So hopefully this time is a bit quicker. In the meantime, I wanted to check. So we leveled up as well. I think we went 2 levels up. We went straight to level 5, I think, because of all the drilling experience that we made. So let's have a look at what we can get with weapons. We can get the shotgun, which I really like. The sniper. It's a sniper rifle, we don't need that at the moment. I do like the shotgun, but again, I want to be careful what I use this for, because we have to be aware that we have experience points. We need the most essential things first. This is all really decorative, which we don't need at this moment. Ha! That's the one here. Small vessel. Unlock that. Huh? Why is it not allowing me to unlock this? Players level 5, available unlock points 53. Oh, hold on. Is this unlocked now? Or? Oh, okay, hold on. Those are unlocked automatically. Okay, but when it says 0, okay. And when it says 2, I need 2 points for it. Let's do this one. Okay, I see. I get it now. Alright. Right, we need that. So we have that, which is good. Is there anything else on level 5? Flare. We don't need a flare at the moment. Small vessel. Don't need passenger seats. I'm not interested. I don't care about the cockpit. You can give me any cockpit. We do need this. Unlock. Do need this. Yep. As we're only going to be on a crew for the time being, we don't need an oxygen tank. We need a Gatling gun. Yep. Is there any other gun that we can get for it? Where are the other guns? The rocket. Can't see the rockets. Plus my rocket launcher here. Okay, so in the meantime we'll have to get this one till we get to level 10. Okay, so with the RCS. Oh, there they are. Come on, shoot him down. Wow. Nice. Okay, it's the first time I saw the gun, the turret actually in action. That looks absolutely very nice. Very happy about that. Very well done. The turrets actually work. And as I said, I've never seen them in action before, so very happy to have seen them in action. I mean, it took them down within seconds, so that's good to know. So we don't have to worry about the base. Oh, very nice loot in this one here. Okay, let's get back to base. And that's it for this day. It's time to go to sleep. Nighttime. Let's just store everything, and then we call this an end to this episode. And in the next episode, we're gonna have to start looking what we have and what we can build. The loot is coming together now, as you can see, which is really nice to see. Anything else? So yeah, the loot is definitely coming together now. It's really good to see. I think one thing I want to build now is the cargo box, to really just store everything. So I'll do it offline because that's boring parts. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope I see you next time. If you like this video, do hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. We have managed. We've survived it. We found iron source, we found cobalt, magnesium, bit far away and in a bit of a dangerous place right next to the Epsilon power station, but we have some iron now, and we can start building and looking at building out the space a little bit and to build a small little vessel to get around. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.